Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today it's time for Austrian
Good
Grand Prix,
afternoon and welcome
my
to
team
Spielberg, to a
season
circuit that in one
1,
form or another
episode
has held
7,
every Austrian Grand
and
Prix
let's
in the
see
championship,
how it goes.
except the very first back in
And let's listen to the David
1964.
Croft's
It
commentary.
was at this race that John Watson lost a bet and his beard when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Bottas, Perez, Lando Norris and Ricciardo, Leclerc, Vettel, Sainz and Lance Stroll, Gasly, Tsunoda, Fernando Alonso and Ocon, Raikkonen, Schwartzman, Mick Schumacher and Antonio Giovinazzi, Russell, Latifi, Mazepin, they've taken a grid penalty, and Kumar. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Okay, so currently we are starting from P22, so I think we took some grid penalties because of component changes. Anyway, 5 lights illuminate. And then away we go. So we had a good start here, I think, but okay, everybody has a good start. Maybe we could see some positions gain in the when we dive down in the inside. I think Giovinazzi also went there. Maybe I think that's the reason we had to give that position back. We cut the corner there, but anyway, no harm done from our side. I think we have to overtake these two cars here. I think Giovinazzi is trying to overtake Ocon here, and maybe we can also drive on the inside here. Yes, we can do that. I think that made our exit not so great, so and gave an opportunity for Gasly to overtake us, and even Tsunoda is trying to overtake me, but I think it's good. Maybe we can try to overtake here. I think that was an over optimistic move. Maybe I think yeah, I pushed Gasly, I think, so that was a mistake from my side, but anyway, we have to continue because we are not racing Gasly here. We are racing for maybe podium position here because we have the pace here. So I think we did not get a good qualifying because of we took some component changes, but we have fresher components compared to others, I think. So we just have to be patient and overtake everybody here. So I think Gasly got some front wing damage, I think, so maybe he's going for the pit stop there. But anyway, moving on to this race, I think lap 2, as you can see, we can see the Ferrari of Sainz. So basically my whole idea here is to just be in the DRS zone of the front guys and then overtake whenever opportunity comes. As you can see, we are not playing in traction mode, so traction mode is off, traction control is off, so that's the reason we are sliding a bit, but it is okay. I think we will gain a lot of time without the traction control, and trying to overtake Sainz here, but he's a bit too far ahead, half a second in front of us, so we will wait for a perfect opportunity. I think he's slower because of Stroll maybe, but we have to wait and see. As I previously informed that we are still playing at a legend difficulty, so we will see 1 or 2 races. I think Britain will be the perfect race to see check ourselves where we are currently compared to the AI. If we are in top 7 in Britain, I think we should be able to increase the difficulty there here. But as I see here, I think we are stuck at position 11, so in a 7th best car. So I think we are just right behind Ferrari, even in the chart, I think. So we are somewhere in P7, and we are ahead of Alpine as well as AlphaTauri and all of the back markers. But we should be able to gain a bit on Sainz here, I think. Yeah, and DRS is open now, so maybe we can see an opportunity to dive down inside. Yes, yeah, we can do that, I think. So Sainz saw us, and I think we just backed out of it, and then we gain 1 position here. So we are now P10, so we are in points being position there, and Stroll is right in front of us, and ahead of Stroll is Vettel, and then I think after that there is one more Ferrari. I think that's Ferrari as well as 2 McLarens, and then a Mercedes, and then Red Bull of Perez, I think. So they're all stuck together, I think, and there is a gap between Max Verstappen and maybe Lewis Hamilton, I think, in the front. So they are just pulling away. I think Perez is just holding everybody up, I think. So this gives us an opportunity to overtake all of these guys, maybe, and maybe can we challenge for podium here? So the expectation was to challenge for podium because of difficulty difference. Even though we are playing in 7th best car, I think we thought we can challenge for podium from position 22, which is actually a bit optimistic, to be frank. But anyway, we will try that. We are in position 10. I think we can overtake easily Stroll in this section. So this is a nice overtaking spot. So we just wait patiently in the first DRS zone, and then in second DRS zone we just overtake him. It's a lot of overtake mode. Anyway, moving on to this lap 4, I think we are just behind Vettel here. So we have Vettel and we have Leclerc to overtake. I think one Ferrari we already overtook, one Aston Martin we overtook. So one more to go for each, I think, Aston Martin and then Ferrari. And then after that, I think there are 2 McLaren. So yeah, it will be a tough job to overtake all these guys, but we are maintaining the pace. We are in DRS zone, so we should not lose the pace here. So maybe we can overtake Vettel in this section. We'll just wait patiently here. I think so. We will not overtake here because he's too far ahead of us. We cannot go dive down inside and then ruin our exit, and then maybe the Leclerc will pull away. So we just have to wait patiently here. As you can see how much time I gained here in this corner. I think he's a bit slow there, but that's where we will take the corner, and then maybe we can overtake from the outside here because he blocked the inside line, Vettel. Because I think he is overrated, so he's a bit 89 or something. That's the reason he is defending hard. As you can see, he came back. He had a nice exit there because he had the inside line, so I had to go outside there, and the exit was not perfect. As you can see, I think Perez, the Perez is just holding everybody up here. So maybe that's the reason everybody is slow. I don't know, maybe Perez has some damage somewhere. Maybe that's the reason, I think. As you can see, I think tire wear is a bit harsh here. I think we are already in the 20 plus, 25% plus. That's the reason it popped up, saying that our tire wear is too huge. But anyway, I think we are already half 25% done. I think we are close to half way to this race. So we should be able to stop somewhere at 9 lap, I think. So Leclerc is blocking in the inside, so he is nicely blocked. I think maybe this gives an opportunity to overtake Ricciardo here. So Leclerc is overtaking Ricciardo from defending to attacking here. So maybe Leclerc overtake here, or can we overtake both of us here? So we have an opportunity here. We can see something. We just take all the curb as possible, and then we overtook both of these guys. So nice I think work there from all of us. We did not touch anywhere. I think there was no contact between any of us. Maybe a slight contact from Leclerc towards Ricciardo, but nothing from our side. But I think we overtook 2 cars in one corner, which is good for us. I think now Norris pulled away a bit, I think. So it's 1.2 seconds. So I think we have to get the DRS. I went wide there because I think I lost the tire grip there, and just making sure that we are holding the position. And anyway, moving on to lap 8 here. As you can see, we are still behind Norris, 1.2 seconds, and I think I'm not able to gain, but I think both Leclerc as well as Vettel has stopped. I think this is for us to come in and maybe stop. I think that would be the right approach. I think otherwise maybe it would be difficult for us to challenge for podium here. I think if Vettel or Leclerc come ahead of us, I think that would be the end of our race, because we have to overtake again and we will lose a lot of time. And as you can see, I think Norris is also pitting. I think maybe we can come ahead of him. We are not sure. We will wait and see. So anyway, our pit stop is at the end of this pit lane. So we just have to see whether we can overtake Norris. As you can see, Norris is coming right now, and we came in front of him. So that's a position game, guys. So we gained a position in this pit stop. As you can see, it was a nice stop from Ricciardo as well as Leclerc. I think we overtook both of these guys, but we came behind because of the undercut. So they pitted earlier, and they had a faster lap than us, and then they came ahead of us. So guys, I think we have to overtake these 2 guys again now. So maybe we can overtake still, because we already overtook them, so we can overtake them, but we will lose a bit of time. but it is okay. I think we will be challenging for P4 or P5. P4, I think. So Norris anyway, we overtook him. So Perez, I think he has to stop it. So he will lose a bit of time. So maybe Perez, I think he will lose time to both Ricciardo as well as Leclerc, as well as ourselves, and maybe Norris also. I think he will come behind all of us. So we'll just wait and see. And maybe we'll just overtake here. And someone stopped there. I mean, I think someone wanted to go to pit stop there, and it ruined the Leclerc as well as Ricciardo's corner there. So that's the reason they slowed tremendously, and we caught them. I think maybe we'll just try to overtake in this section. As you can see, Perez is just coming outside of the pit stop, and I think somehow he has managed to gain a bit, and then he managed to stay ahead of all of us. So maybe this gives us an opportunity to overtake Ricciardo in the outside. We just have to go out, I think, because otherwise we would have hit Ricciardo there. But no warnings from the game. So, but still, anyway, we let him through, and then we will pass Ricciardo there. So Leclerc and Ricciardo again we overtook in one corner. So the same we repeated, but in the outside now. So anyway, moving on to this race, I think Perez is a bit far ahead of us, and I think he is being held up by Bottas here. And I don't know why Bottas is not stopped here. Maybe he was behind us, or I think he stopped and came in front of us. I think, yeah, that would be the right move, I think. And as you can see, Perez is actually in harder tire than us, and as well as even Bottas is in harder tire compared to us. So maybe this gives an opportunity for us to overtake both of these guys. Currently we are in P5 net position. I think someone in the front has to stop, and basically if I overtake Perez, I will be in the P4 position, net P4 position. So I will just overtake him from the outside. I think he was already trying to defend there, but I don't think he had the grip to make the corner, so he had to brake earlier, so which gave an opportunity for us to overtake Perez here. So as I can see, even Bottas in front of Bottas, even Verstappen is in front of Bottas, and it's only 1.6 seconds. So previously he was just pulling away. Now he's in front, right in front of us. Can we overtake these guys? I don't know. We have to see. I think Austria we can overtake, I guess, even though we have a slight disadvantage of downforce. Austria, I think it's only about how fast you can go in the straight line. As you can see, Ocon went to the pit stop, and this is the net gain for us. I think we will be in P4, yes. So, and there is it guys. So the podium position right in front of our eyes. So maybe this is the corner where we can overtake Bottas here. Maybe we have the DRS. We will not use overtake because Bottas doesn't have the DRS, so it will be an easy overtake for us. Even though he tried to block the inside, we can go around the outside and then keep it clean and then overtake. And we don't have the DRS, but it's okay, we will use the overtake mode on. And as you can see, Verstappen is just 1.1 second ahead of us, and even Hamilton is 3.5 seconds ahead. Maybe can we smell a victory here? So maybe 3 victories in a row. We won in Canada, we won in French Grand Prix, and this is Austrian Grand Prix, which is also one of my favorite, if not the best track for us. Only this section is a bit harder for us. I think after that, I think we are right on pace with the AI. But anyway, moving on to lap 14, as you can see, we just caught Verstappen here. So we are just slowly caught him. I think it was tough to catch Verstappen and to keep up pace with Verstappen, because he is in fresher medium tires compared to others like Bottas and Perez, which was easy for us because they were in harder tires. But I think we are challenging for podium, and also we are on pace with Red Bull, especially Max Verstappen, who is raced at 93. And I think maybe this tells us the difficulty is too low, because our car should not challenge a Red Bull as well as Mercedes. But anyway, maybe we can increase it in one or two races after Britain. But I think this race, we will see whether we will catch Verstappen. I'm making a lot of mistakes there because of the downforce, not great as it is, or not great as Red Bull. But anyway, we are still in the fight for position 2, so we are in the DRS range. We don't have the much overtake, so I am just saving it, and we have 3 more laps to go. Maybe the 17th lap will be the right lap to overtake Verstappen. So we'll just slowly close the gap here to Verstappen and just wait and see if Verstappen makes a mistake. It's pretty hard for a Verstappen or a Hamilton to make a mistake. Unlike Perez or Bottas, they can make mistake pretty much easily. when we squeeze them towards the corner, or where we squeeze them towards the inside line, and then we just take the outside. They usually, I think, make a mistake and lock up the brakes. But usually this will not be happening from Verstappen or as well as Hamilton here. So I think I think Verstappen is slowly gaining on us. So he's only 7 tenths. We should be somewhere around 4 tenths of a second to overtake Verstappen, even with the DRS zone. But we are not. I think we are slowly losing time, especially once we come to the end of this lap. So we are still 8 tenths or 7 tenths, and with the DRS we are somewhere around 6 tenths, and then another DRS zone. This is second DRS zone. I think we just have to see whether we can close the gap up to around 3 tenths or something. But it's only around 5 tenths, so we are not yet close. Maybe we can close up here. I think, yeah, we are a bit closer than before, earlier lap, but we still cannot overtake Verstappen. Maybe okay, Verstappen is too slow. Maybe this is the time we can overtake. He's trying to block the inside lane. We just try to give him space, and then we overtook him. Yeah, I think we were slower. Maybe he did not have the overtake mode on, so maybe that's the reason we gained a lot of time there. So, and now I think it's all about we defending. So the situation is reversed, guys, now. So Verstappen will do the attacking, because we don't have the pace to pull away from Verstappen. So we were equal, we were matched, we were only hanging there because of the DRS, and now Verstappen will do the same thing to us. So I think he will just hang behind us with the DRS zone, and we just have to defend as hard as possible. So especially in this straight they cannot overtake, so we will have this chance to maintain this. But this is the place where you will try to overtake, so we have to use all our overtake mode, so that we'll maintain the pace. As you can see, he's just coming. We will let him go towards the outside, and then we will just brake as late as possible and then take the corner. And he's just right behind us. So as you can see, he did not get the great traction. I think we had a better traction, and that's the reason we were able to pull away. But he's still there, I think. But he's 2 tenths. He will not do the dive down, I think, because he was not a bit closer than this. And moving on to lap 18 here, I think as you can see, he was pretty fast there. He was trying to overtake, but he couldn't, and that jeopardized his exit, and then we got a breathing space there of a second. But that's how it is. I think the DRS is even more powerful than ours, I think, in a Red Bull. So they have better pace than us, especially in the overtaking when DRS is on. But we are not giving the opportunity for Verstappen to overtake us. We are placing the car in the right areas. As you can see, this gave an opportunity for Hamilton to pull away. So he was 3.5 seconds or something ahead of us, but we are trying to defend. That's the reason we are losing time to Hamilton. But still, it is good. I think we started from position 22, guys. So from position 22 to 2, so that means we have got around 20 places already. So we are in second position, and that's a great recovery from our side. And then after checkered flag, position 2, guys. So that's a nice position, I think.
I was a bit worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but you pulled through.
And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. And yeah, we also got the driver of the day. So if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. And also press the notification bell icon for more videos. So we will follow with more content of My Team's career season 1. So more episodes will follow. Please stay tuned. So thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track. The driver did everything that was expected of them in the moment to really execute the team's plan to perfection. A shining example of how F1 really is a team sport.
Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again. Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after an excellent result. After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to Kumar. Look at where they finished compared to where they started. It's not easy to cut through the field like that in Formula 1, so it was a great effort.
Let's move on to the constructors. Mercedes continue to extend their lead. Meanwhile, a strong weekend from Red Bull this time out, and they improve their position in the championship. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.